Hi, I'm Ken Coleman, and welcome to Excuse Me While I Gush. Now, it has been a few months, and part of why I feel so compelled to get this video done, and I'm going to pack a few different items into this geeking out, is that I've got some more items that have just come in, and they're on the queue for this channel. So the first topic that I want to approach is that I finished the LEGO Ecto-1. It's been a few months now, and I had even completed it by the time that the last video had gone up. I just hadn't had time to shoot. So this is the LEGO Ecto-1. In general, and this is just working during the nights, it took me about a week and a half. I put in maybe 2 hours a night after work. And so there are a few different moving parts. With one rear wheel, all four wheels supposed to touch the ground. It turns some of the equipment. A little sniffer at the top and the satellite dish, the detection. Three of the doors open. So right here. Passenger side front window, front door. And it can be very detailed in there, but since all the upholstery is in black, you might not see it just from this lighting. The back driver's side door is stationary, which I'm not sure if it was the case in some of these modified Miller Meteors. Sort of like how in buses, the rear, there is only an exit on the side that faces the sidewalk. And then, as you see in some of the promotional videos for Ghostbusters Afterlife, the back door on the visitor side opens as a suicide seat. With a gun with a proton thrower, with which you can blast ghosts. It was so exciting to be building this, just part by part, as this came together. Because growing up, partly through the 80s at least, and through the run of the real Ghostbusters, I was so familiar with the Ecto-1 that it was emotionally moving to see this all come together. The last hinged parts that I like to show are the back door, the gurney, gurney tray, gurney runner that all of the proton packs used to be held on. I think that it might be removed for the new movie. Since I'm holding it up, I don't want to release this most dynamic part, but there's a little RC trap. Spoilers. That gets released when you pull down on this little lever. And the trap door opens. So that is the rear door. And this is under the hood. From what I've read, LEGO, their design team, the company was working with Cadillac to be as close to spec as they could in all the details of the design. And you even have some steering with the connection to the wheel. I'm already at 5 minutes, so let's move on to the next items. And these are all Plasma series from Hasbro. It's because something else is coming. So I have the other figures from the Ghostbusters Plasma series. I already opened and introduced my Winston, Egon, Peter, and Dana, and that was the possessed Dana. And so the next one is Zuul. And so this is the manifestation that was played by a very androgynous actress. And Zuul, as an entity, is genderless, but this was the manifestation before moving to destructor mode with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So this is Zuul in human form. And Zuul comes with some interchangeable hands. You get the energy wielding hand, so if you dislocate these, match the left to the left, and Zuul with energy. The other figure to introduce for the Plasma series, the last of the original 6, is Ray Stantz. And as I was coming into my own as an Aspie, Stantz and Egon were my role models of the Ghostbusters. So he comes with the Ecto goggles, and that is his signature prop in many of the toys. Sort of like Egon with his PKE meter. So you can just imagine, are you a god? Yes. Or no. That whole Q&A. Uncut video, mistakes and all. And the Build-A-Figure, the Build-A-Monster for these first 6 figures is Vince Clortho in Pterodog form. For my age range, my first introduction to Ghostbusters was through Real Ghostbusters and the episodes that we had gone on to VHS, sometimes just through recording off regular syndicated broadcast. So when I first saw a Pterodog, and it's articulated in the legs, leg joints, neck, and jaw. When I first saw a Pterodog, it was in captivity, and it was a copycat episode, a little playful metamorph, and the metamorph as, I'd like to say, an alternate Janine, had almost unleashed a Pterodog, and it was up to Ray and Egon to contain it again before trying to track down the copycat. So this is Pterodog. And all those will join the ranks of my other figures. And I'll see you again in the next video where one of my reveals is going to be Ghostbusters related, Plasma series related, and the other one will be another LEGO build, but not the Ecto-1, possibly in that same scale. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave any comments below if you'd like. My name's Ken, and have a good night.